Curse the world with my face.
Oh my god! Okay.
Terrifying.
No, you have a wonderful face.
No,
I'm not
you.
sure that the internet can handle that much cute all at once. You should turn on your camera slowly, have it fade into existence.
I mean, it's not capturing you two, so they'll probably be safe. The cute levels are handled.
I'm specifically talking about your camera, though. That doesn't work. I already.
Yes, I know, but I can't.
Before you made it.
Yeah, but you see, I can't possibly do a no you rebuttal and have it make sense, so we're just gonna have to deal with it not making sense. So hello world, welcome to my cold. It is a few days old now, so you should have heard me yesterday. You might not understand any of these words I said if I said them yesterday, because I would be croaking like a demon.
I wasn't there to hear it, so I can't say.
Oh, good.
You know what though, friend? You know what day it is?
It's the 16th.
It sure is.
Hello, random person. You are a fisher. Why are you fishing in here?
Because there's fish? Presumably? Somehow? Actually, I have a better question. Why is the water flowing?
Underground aqueducts.
Well, I guess maybe it's hollowed out underneath the rock or something.
Yeah.
This
That actually
has
makes this
your
even
hairstyle.
cooler. Bald?
Yeah, little underground schemes like this are super cool where you find them.
That's
or
true.
when you find them.
Has the same hairstyle as Kai's character in the game.
Oh, I thought you meant me. Actually, I get enough of those jokes at work, actually, because myself, our general manager, and the main owner of the restaurant are all bald and bearded people. Every time the owner sees me, he's like, "What a great hairstyle you have there." Although I haven't seen him in a long time. But yeah.
Always good when you can joke with someone.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I like this
100%.
restaurant.
Yeah.
The owners and managers they don't have giant sticks up their asses like some managers and owners do.
Well, see, here's the thing. It's common knowledge at this point, or at least it fucking should be, that people don't quit jobs, they quit managers.
Exactly.
So if your managers and your owners are proper fucking human beings, of course you enjoy being there.
Exactly. Clinkies.
Almost as if treating your employees with respect makes them want to show up for work.
Crazy, right?
Clinkies with coffee.
Clinkies
Clinkies.
with weed.
Fair enough. I mean, the ironic thing is, while you are clinkying with the only thing that is not a beverage, you are also clinkying with the only thing that is an intoxicant of some sort.
It's true.
Whee!
Really, beer day is just an entire sham, and that's okay.
I mean, I would like to get back into drinking beers because I did enjoy them. It's more of a financial thing. I had to give up something, and rather than give up supporting you, I gave up beer. Seeing as I can get weed for free.
I mean, if your choice is between subbing to me on Twitch and having beer, you can have beer. That's okay.
I'd rather
Although-
sub to you on Twitch.
Although I don't know how much beer you're getting for $5 a month, so... You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. You're not wrong.
Also, yeah, it's entirely your choice. So, it's good. So, question.
I also have you on Patreon, too, though.
That is true. This is true. But yeah, so I think remind me, Snow, if I'm correct, but with this scenario we have to do. Do we move on to a different place just after that scenario, or is there a bunch more before that? Do you remember?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Actually, I
Okay.
actually don't remember.
So it's considering, like, if we're leaving here soon anyway, we could just push through that and then... You know what, let's try that, and then once we're told to leave this area, we've got our side stuff we need to do, like our job quests and a Christmas event.
Rewards are kind of but the story's kind of cute.
Yeah, see, I mean, that's what I care about, you know, like either... I guess we don't need to mount. Either the rewards are good or the story's good. One or the other.
Running off and leaving Grand.
Okay, well, I'll wait for you here then.
I was gonna say, why are we going there?
Because that's the quest.
Oh, I still have to talk to Alphino first, so.
Oh, okay, we'll do that first then.
Because you said wait there, and it's like, oh wait, there's a prettier place for us to log out at.
Oh yeah, I just talked to Alphino first. I was just saying before we left the town. Yeah, if you gotta talk to Alphino first, talk to Alphino first. Kai, do you have the quest here then, or? I'm guessing you do since you're hanging out at Robon.
I mean, that's the next thing I have to do is poke him in the face.
Yeah. I'm realizing right now that there probably wasn't much point in me forming the party right now, but since we're just gonna have to break it up, but oh well.
Do we ever meet the rock that picked a face with this fight? Jesus fuck.
Picked a
fight with this face?
And lost?
And lost? Do we ever get to meet that rock?
I mean, he was
One day.
a gladiator in the Colosseum there, so I'm not surprised he's a little roughed up.
Yeah, but I love the fact that Kai remembers my joke about that, though.
Yeah.
There's a specific rock that I want to see, though.
Robon absolutely looks like he picked a fight with a rock with his face and won.
There we go. Okay. I am.
Don't worry, Stu. I waited for you.
Yay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's scenario time. You know, I found it funny last week when you mentioned that you thought of the Garleans, like Garlemald, as being sort of like Russia. Because I used to, when I first played this expansion, I used to call it Volodya. But then I realized I was missing a letter or two. I think it's more like Velodina.
I have actually never heard it like spoken in the game, like actually spoken, so I have no idea.
But I feel like Volodya, the thing I called it at first, just feels very Russian.
Yeah.
Ask Silver about that.
Yeah. Also, I think I realized after our talk about the Rule Britannia song last week, I looked up the lyrics and I think I figured out why I initially used to think that song was very fascist. Because it's, I thought the lyrics were Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the world. But it's actually Britannia rules the waves.
Still kind of fashy.
That's why I didn't want to know their location.
A little bit, but it's more of a, we have a cool navy and we're going to use it to defend our island. As opposed to we're going out there and conquering the world. Which is some shit
wants
they
to
did.
know their location.
Who, what? What?
Limlane wants to know their location.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You'll get a dagger to the face.
Exactly. Also, the rest of that song is... The way they sing that song is very high-pitched voices that I can barely understand a word they're saying. So the rule Britannia rule the world thing that I thought they were saying was the only part of the lyrics I knew.
Okay. Now I guess we talk to Pippin again.
Intelligence. I'm a healer. I don't need intelligence.
Oh.
Healing's not for smart people.
Do we talk to Pippin? No.
Apparently.
Ah.
That appears to be the quest.
Trying to make sure I keep up.
Yeah. Well, I'm figuring we'll do the scenario, and then I think we get told to go to Doma just after that. So we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
If we get,
Okay.
and then I figure when they're gonna send us to Doma, that'll be a good time to fuck off and do our seasonal event / job quests first instead.
Yeah.
So that we don't have to teleport back here afterwards. Okay, yeah, that's it over there.
Okay, talking. Now we get to move.
Yeah, now we're actually going over to the place.
Look above. Do we have to be in a party? We have to be in a party.
We have to be in a party.
We have to?
Well, for Kai to get on.
Oh. Okay. I guess I disbanded the party too soon.
Yeah. It's okay.
That's alright. You two go ahead and do a party.
High.
We'll just have a quick party here. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Woo! Angry and everything.
Alright, there's no more fart clouds anywhere near here, apparently. It's like 1,000 yams away. Yeah, you guys should have heard me the first day I was sick last Tuesday. When I called in sick to work, I could barely talk. Like, I'm kind of amazed they understood what I was trying to say on the phone. To tell them that I wasn't coming in. It was bad. So these Guardians make some weird fucking airships. What's up with these things that are basically just like chimney stacks with insect wings that fly around? So weird. Like those things crashed over there. Like, what the fuck? What kind of design is that? So weird. It's just like flying gun towers.
Oh.
I guess it's kind of efficient, but man, it's strange.
Go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Taking the long scenic route, but that's okay. Scary and everything.
Yeah.
Ah!
Absolutely massive fucking tick.
Man, that was a good cartoon.
Let's see here. Oh. Wrong way, slightly.
Oh, I see. Sneaky buggers.
It's very confusing, is all. Gotta get my ass up here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we gotta get these things out of the way anyway, so...
Allow me to help you, unaffiliated strangers.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. And no.
Several cutscenes.
Here
Oh
we
my
go.
god.
If I remember this scenario thingy, you don't have to beat it, you just got to survive.
Excellent.
Try
The disposition
not
of
to
the
die.
Imperial forces is exactly as
Just
expected.
survive.
I will notify Father.
Do a bit of
Cannon fire!
damage, but
Where did it come from?
like just survive, pretty much.
Hello, Larson.
Smoke! There!
Larson, I found a photo of you the other day.
Oh gods, it's Ralga's reach.
By which I
yes.
mean yesterday.
Okay.
Where did I leave
It's
it?
no use. I
Game
think
face
someone's
on,
jamming
game
our
face on.
communications.
Okay. Let's go.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Hello.
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Hey, Jack.
Heyo.
There's the Larson I discovered.
Okay, well, beat dudes up, then like final fight thingy, just survive. Needed,
Come on,
needed some
I know what
clarification there.
I know what a Norwegian
Forward!
Viking cat looks like, Larson.
Give them no quarter!
They're big fluffy boys. Oh yes, that's right. It's the surprise, this scenario isn't what you thought it was going to be scenario.
Yeah.
That's a cool sword though.
Beat little dudes up. Final thing, just
You're no
survive.
kin of mine.
Do the mechanics, survive. And what, Larson? You're not an owl?
An owl? No, that picture's a cat.
The cat owl thing, the little like
I guess it's mildly owlish, yeah.
the little librarian critter.
Librarian cat angel thing.
It's a tiny library griffin.
Kinda.
He'll take you!
Larson's a griffin now. Yup.
I guess it could be a Tressum, couldn't it?
I don't know what that is, so griffin.
I don't know if that's something that Baldur's Gate 3 made up, or if it's just that that's the reason why I've first heard of it.
Catbird.
There's some sort of magical cat familiar thing.
Well, well.
Catbird.
Stand aside, pilots. This one has promise.
God, that sword sheath must weigh like 50 tons. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
This armor is peak Squeenix.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
I'll put these going. I'm going to resituate my hair because my cushion's going on an adventure there.
Seven hells. It's him. It's Xenos.
Tressums have been in D&D for a while? Okay, so I've just never heard of them until Gale talked about them then.
The Viceroy! Oh, you are a dead man!
Also, I find it funny that when they did some of the data mining, when the game first came out, Gale was voted to be the one companion character that got his teammates killed most often. And I'm just thinking, like, that's just because the players are too stupid to know how to safely target their fireballs.
Also, character, absolute asshole. Voice actor, absolute criminal.
So spirited,
Yes.
and it's so empty.
Like all of the most evil characters, it seems like.
Oh, he is an absolute sweetheart. absolutely.
Acting! (2E). Gross.
Leaf, run!
Damn it, Lee.
Ah, a magical barrier. Alas.
Wondering if she shouldn't have been a redhead instead of a blonde.
She's got the personality for
It
it.
will not save you.
We need a crossover with Capcom because I need to see Lee's versus Chun-Li.
Your shoulder!
Oh no, you didn't.
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
Kryl!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught. Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall? Aye, sir. Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern. If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
Come on.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
You just want to smack that traitor around a bit.
Honestly, I want to smack them both around, but... alas, one will have to wait.
Frey!
I'm still on cutscenes.
It's all over now!
Larson, how did you find a D&D party that doesn't want to fight? That's an accomplishment.
Fight? Fight? Did it fight yet? There it is! Yee! New! Do-do-do-do. Whee!
Pouch! Get pouched!
Okay. Now what?
Do you want to fight just with as few stakes or consequences as possible? That's just responsible. That's risk management.
Mew.
For the glory of the flames!
Oh, and speaking of D&D, I won't give away the details, but I did find a way in Baldur's Gate 3 to get a "the end?" question mark ending.
Cool.
Rebel scum!
Da, 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 da. Oh.
Yeah, who in the seven hells are you? I'm the healer that's kicking your ass, bitch. Be ashamed. Oh, and Alpha Node's here, so that's two healers that are kicking your ass.
Oh. Go, Carbuncle, go! Oh.
What took you so long?
Noom.
Alphano, I need your help.
This fight isn't fair for the enemies at all on my end.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
Well, no, there's big swarms of guys and you're a walking blender.
Just dance out of the way.
My lord, the prisoners.
See to your men, Pylus.
Oh no. Oh no.
As you command, my lord.
Man, why am I in the middle of playing two different games that both have women with terrifyingly intense eyes?
Your friends were a disappointment. But you
Got Fordola on one side and
will
Lae'zel on the other
entertain me,
side.
Will you not?
Nope. Next fight, next fight, next fight.
As one!
I think I have a problem.
Be gone!
Do you? Or do your
Maybe.
enemies have a problem?
Let's go with yes. On both ends.
Owie.
Oh.
Give me something to remember.
Ah. He's slow walking at me.
What is this? Final Fantasy X? That whole thing, it's just like, you will entertain me. Everybody runs in from the side. I haven't seen something that cheesy since Final Fantasy X.
Snow, why is Xenos doing his impression of a Tonberry?
He's
Walking at me
secretly a
all slow and
Tonberry.
creepy.
He's secretly a Tonberry.
Jesus.
It's a lot of puddles.
That was a whole ass fucking thing.
Beat the swords up. Or, well,
Or just-
you
or
don't
just stay
have
away
to,
from
or
them.
at least stay away from them. That works too.
You can beat them up to
Avoid
give
them.
yourself more ground to work with, though.
Yep. You don't have to beat him, you just have to do mechanics.
You can't beat him, in fact.
Yeah.
You just
Do-
have to survive until a certain phase.
Yep. Do mechanics, beat him up a little bit,
Don't
survive.
stop now.
I think you do need to reduce his health to a certain amount, but it's going to be like 90% or something. Or 95%. Larson, I'll read your thing after this.
It was a whole ass speech.
I am trying to not do a murder right now of myself. Okay, I think I did it. Okay.
Dancy, dancy, dancy.
Pathetic.
Hold on a minute, Larson. So you're telling me
Yeah.
that you gave your players a guerrilla warfare situation and you're upset that they are carefully planning ambushes. That's what guerrilla warfare is. They're doing the thing you told them to do.
I'm sorry, Larson, but I think you might be an idiot.
Guerrilla warfare does not mean jump up and down and make yourself known to the enemy. The plot stalling right now is of your own making, sir.
Shall we give chase, General?
Nay,
Bop.
there has been enough death
Oh.
this day.
Although, they should probably be ambushing the higher rep ranking people and not just the foot soldiers entirely, but still. The careful planning of ambushes part is on brand.
Oh.
All right, lad. There's no ordinary folk at best the likes of you.
Now we know what all the NPCs feel like when they have to fight us. Actually, I like how the exact same thing happened to us that just happened to Fordola a minute ago. She's like, holy shit, who the hell are you? Why are you so powerful? And then Xenos comes in and does that to us.
There was a meme for a time where people were just like putting words across Xenos' butt.
Don't you
For some
die on me,
reason.
Shola.
Weird.
Hold on.
Because of the like weird butt cape he has.
Don't worry,
It's
it's
like
going to be all right.
I'm not exactly sure why
Please,
Master Kemp is all yours.
please tell me at least one of them said
Understood.
juicy.
it did. It's like why? Stop.
Don't just stand there gawping. You're a healer, aren't you?
Oh. Nice attention to detail. So I don't know what spot you're at right now, but I'm on the scene where they're trying to heal Ishtola.
Huh?
And because I'm playing a healer, he looked up at me and said, like, well, don't just stand there gawping, you're a healer too, aren't you? And then I knelt down and helped.
I-
I was like, hey, good for them. That would have been very silly of me to just stand there and not help.
Let us take them there
Special
without
interaction.
Yeah.
Give us a hand,
Nice.
would you, Lise? Of course. I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
Also, when you two are done with the cutscene, I have something else funny to share.
Okay.
My cutscene involves fighting right now.
Yep.
Okay.
No fighting.
I realized last night one of the ultimate options for a Baldur's Gate 3 romance setup. Play as one of the origin characters and choose to play either Will or Karlach. And then set up a Will Karlach romance.
Nice.
I feel like
How's that
that's a
going?
great option. It's not what I'm going to be doing, but I just thought it would be a funny idea for somebody to do. Considering their backstory is that Will has been sent to kill Karlach.
I made it through my playable cutscene.
Yay! It's meant to feel like almost impossible.
Well, like I said, you know,
Yeah.
the fight that you just had with Fordola, where she's all frustrated by how powerful you are, and why can't she beat you? And then you immediately get that same feeling from him. Although the first time I played this expansion, I thought Xenos was a girl.
We apparently broke his sword, though.
One of them.
That's something.
Yeah, walk off that broken sword, you bitch. Broke your shit. Ignore my face, please.
I guess having an extra healer in that cutscene didn't help, though. I mean, I was helping heal Y'shtola, but it didn't help.
It helped a little.
Tell you this, though, that fucker doesn't get away with hurting my Y'shtola.
No.
He's gonna get it now. Alright. In Crimson it began. Party time. Yay.
Were a lot.
Oh, it was.
It were.
Back the rub line again.
So much for assaulting Volodina, huh?
Yeah, no kidding.
We went out to rock the Cosmo, but the Cosmo rocked us instead.
Absolutely. Fucking incredible.
By the way, welcome to the most annoying antagonist in the game.
Yeah.
Most of that fight was me running around and making sure I could hit equilibrium and just waiting on Infuriate to stack up so I could just cut in for a fell cleave every couple seconds. All I'd used was ults on his ass, that was it. Anything else would have been dangerous.
Yeah, that guy is a motherfucker and a half.
We don't have to do that. Just we don't have to like emote at him.
I know.
Good job.
Well, it did it automatically.
We do, though.
What?
We don't have to, but we do have to, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's not part of the quest, but
But I just felt like it. They did our boy dirty.
Yeah. He fought till his last dough.
Mm-hmm.
I fault him for that.
Fucking score, though, like... Genuinely, just fucking listen to that music.
Right?
Like...
That is some mournful-ass piano.
That is just a beautiful piece of music.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Wow. I've never 100% understood mentality like that. I had high hopes. It's like, historically, a lot can be said for a martyr. Like, realistically speaking, and historically speaking, a lot can be said for a martyr.
Bing, bing, bing.
Shit.
We have some side quests here.
Couple.
You know?
Medical supplies.
Okay, sorry about that.
You're picking up these side quests too as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Berkeley's.
Yep.
I love how there's actually a stool here that actually helped me in picking that up. Can't help but feel like my character would be upset about that.
Jealous of tall? Angry because small?
Ich over here.
There's definitely something amusing about listening to that cider spider guy talk. Is like tiny cute little Lalafell girl. Deepest, most gravelly voice you've ever heard.
I mean, on his streams, have you seen what he looks like? The voice does not match.
The voice is not as much of a mismatch as his character is. He's at least a tall guy in real life. He's just not as burly as you expect.
Did you grab the side quest here? Okay, cool.
I think so. Oh shit. No, that one was just dead ass hidden.
Yeah, it's like, but why?
I did miss it. Damn. I looked over here too.
What, Mother's Boy?
Yeah. They really want you to accidentally miss that one.
Hero.
Arrow. Ah!
Oh. That's a good Rogadin name right there.
I got cutscene. Hey, Sally!
Why are you sorry?
Okay, so we can still stick around here so I can pick up the other one. I thought it was gonna like eat us.
Yeah.
It's not a eating quest.
Check this guy out, though. What a rugged and ass name.
Yeah?
Deafening glare. Jesus.
You ever have somebody glare at you so hard you suddenly lost your hearing? Happened to this guy, his friends. Oh man. Alright, and then there's another society quest over here after the other main. I guess I'll grab the side quest first, just in case. Oh, by the way, you might have noticed on the map that the Temple of the Fist, where we logged out from, is actually a dungeon. It's an optional dungeon, but it has one of the most extra bosses I've ever seen.
Oh.
He is a very intense, old punchy man.
I've been
He's-
Coral Fist.
Yeah, and it's called Coral Fist for a good reason, because he's got the hollowed out skull of a coral on each one of his hands that he punches you with.
He punches with the skulls of with his enemy.
Yes.
I messed it all up, but yeah.
Let me see if I can find a picture of this guy.
We get to play target practice with this.
Oh yes, this is the tutorial to a gimmick we're going to be using a lot in the rest of this expansion.
Actually, not really super difficult. I don't know if it's harder or easier on controller, actually.
Probably harder,
Hmm?
I would guess.
Running off and leaving Krend. At least over here.
Here we go.
That dude.
Okay, there's the link in Twitch chat to Ivan Coral Fist.
You can get him as a minion.
Yes. And when you get him as a minion, he is like 40% beard.
Yes. The tiniest punchies.
Mm.
Oofy.
I can hatch. Go to me thing. Woo.
Yeah, they become very fond of this minigame. And we're going to be doing it like at least another 5 or 6 times.
And then
Blowgun
never
archery.
again.
I don't remember if it happens after this expansion or not.
Based on how different it is and just how much MMO players love different things, I'm gonna say it was never used again because it probably went over like a lead balloon.
I mean, that part, yeah. I don't know how...
Y'all are a picky group of motherfuckers.
I don't know how everybody else felt about it, but I know I got bored of it pretty quickly.
Guess said y'all are a picky group of motherfuckers.
Oh, you should hear the people whining about Warcraft these days.
Oh, look, another franchise that has a aspect of it along those lines. Like, tabletop RPGs have a lot in common with MMOs if you really break them down.
Somewhat.
So that makes sense. Like, the same picky people would play both picky games. Like,
it's funny, actually, because I remember when D&D 4th edition came out, everybody was calling it an MMO. It was like, oh look, you got your tank, you got your healer.
you mean like you should have anyway?
But way more so, like, because D&D usually doesn't have an actual game mechanic for tanking. Like, you can have a guy who's got a lot of health and wears heavy armor, but there's never a game mechanic for you have to fight me and not my friends. Like, there was no holding aggro as a game mechanic until 4th edition put it in. Some of the fighter type classes had abilities that would force the enemy to fight them and not anybody else. It was definitely more video gamey than D&D used to be before that.
Whereas I kind of see that as being like the video gamification of how you should build a party anyway. Because if you don't build a party like that, then you can end up with an asshole DM like Larson who'll screw you over.
Well, it's kind of like
when he can't.
Right?
I'm joking, Larson. If you're still able to hear me.
It's kind of how it goes with my my Baldur's Gate 3 party. I generally, like, technically I have 3 playthroughs of it going, but 2 of them are mostly on pause. So I'm really focusing on one of them mostly, but my general philosophy is if I'm only going to be given 4 people for my party, I'm going to have 2 heavily armored melee characters, 1 healer, and 1 ranged attacker. Be that either archery or spells. And so then my 2 heavily armored people kind of tank in the sense that they run in first and get people's attention first, and when possible, physically prevent people from getting past them. Towards the squishies at the back. Although the party I'm concentrating on mostly right now, I have 2 ranged attackers because I found a way to combine an effective ranged attacker and a healer on the same person. Because clerics are great healers, but they are shit at damage output. Generally. But I discovered that if you make a bard whose class path, quote unquote, is College of Valor, you can get 2 attacks per round. And bards have healing spells. So I gave my bard a bow, a lot of dexterity to boost bow damage, and to hit chance. Loaded up with some learned some healing spells along the way. So my bard is my support caster and healer, but also when I don't have to do those things, I can plink at people with my bow and do some good damage.
Nice. So where are we going?
Let's hand in this side quest and then see what else is going on.
So teleport. We do have teleports.
Yeah, might as well do that. What is it, Alagana, I think it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That place.
Then you have... Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Go for it.
The other half of the zone we will not be getting to until later in the story.
Right. We're very close to being sent off to Doma. Looks like there's maybe only a couple one new side quest here, so we can knock these out and then go do some other stuff. Dottie Hinkle, excuse me?
Dottie Hinkle.
Okay. Dottie Hinkle, the giant cat man. Sure, why not?
That's terrifying.
But yeah, so my current party that I'm mostly paying attention to in Baldur's Gate 3 right now is Lae'zel and Karlach as my tankies. And not tankies. You know what I mean.
I'm a tank.
Yes, that kind. My bard and Gale, the wizard, as my magical artillery piece.
He's a rainbow sparkle dog.
Sure.
Am I wrong about Gale?
I don't know what that means. He's definitely a special little princess, if that's what you mean.
Over the top, excessive.
A little bit. He manages to be over the top and excessive in a laid back and chill way. It's very strange. I don't know how he do it, but he do it.
Whee!
He's definitely an amusing goober.
This is an amusing Gerbert. Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
That is a name.
Yeah. Oh, and if anybody here knows much about the story of the game, I will say this. The sort of ending question mark that I got, it has something to do with Gale, and if you know, you know. I won't explain for spoilers for people who don't know. But if you know much about Gale's storyline, you probably know what I'm hinting at right now.
This guy's name is Gerbert. Unless you're wrong, then it's Gerbert. And if you know, you know.
Hold on, let me just cue up some Gerudo Valley in the background. I'm waiting to see if that made any sense to Kai or not.
Well, I mean, it's a sandy, deserty area. Yeah, obviously.
Also the Gerbert thing. I mean, I'm guessing you are making a GIF versus GIF joke.
Yes.
But I was making a Gerudo versus Gerudo joke.
Jesus.
You want to know what's even better? People can somehow manage to play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where they straight up voice act the characters saying Gerudo and still get it wrong and call it Gerudo.
Oh god.
Genuine hatred of humanity.
Right?
Genuine hatred of humanity. Like, I don't think you really understand.
No, I get it. You do not have to convince me. I wonder what this guy's gonna have to say.
What's up, Tom?
Tom. Is that a Tom Sawyer joke?
Yes.
Nice. The fuck is that thing on your hip there, my guy?
It's a hip thing.
Sure is. Sweet love.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name.
I just did.
That, weird spelling.
Sweet love.
It is.
I mean, whoever created that character, I don't know how they intended her name to be pronounced, but they were wrong. It's definitely Sweet Love. That's the correct.
Oh, Mortaki, what do you have to say?
The guy's right, though. The Alamegan architecture looks way better than the Garlean bullshit. If I remember correctly, this guy gives us a whole series of quests in a row, doesn't he?
I think so, but...
But...
I'm trying to remember. I think so, but...
Yeah, I think so.
It's been a bit.
Alright, well, question for Kai then. Do you want to do these side quest series first, or do you want to go and do job quests and possibly winter event first?
I have no preference. I usually follow snow around, like I said.
Yeah, but I want to include you rather than just make decisions for you.
I'm included. I'm the weird, humorous stoner.
That's true. Welcome back, Larson.
I do enough work over here.
Alright, so what do you think we should do?
We can do class quest.
Okay. So we got them on. We'll run to both opposite ends of the map, but let's do this one first.
Decisions are hard for me sometimes.
Especially when elevated, right?
Really, just in general. I'm trying to get back over that. I used to not be so bad, but I got beaten down for it again, so...
yeah.
Sen's working on it.
That's fair. But we also want to give you the option of, voicing your opinion as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we have to go south to get to this thing because there's a whole ass fucking cliff in the way.
I'm just sort of enjoying the scenery.
Yeah. Oh, what about a fairy with wings like that? Actually, what do you think?
Oh, the beetle
the
shell.
actual
Like the hard chitinous armor.
Yeah.
I would absolutely see that as a requirement for certain wings. I think that'd be super cool.
All right, let's refine that slightly more. Ladybug fairy.
I mean, effectively, yeah, because, beetle, but...
Yeah, but exactly. But I mean, just more specifically, like actual ladybug style. Like coloring and stuff on it. That'd be pretty neat.
Yeah.
I mean...
Imagine a Hercules beetle,
I forgot about these
fairy,
buggers.
though. Like...
Oh, that'd be terrifying.
She'd have some waifu vibes, for sure.
Yes.
Like... I imagine sort of dwarvish in build, so short and stocky, and just buff as fuck. That is your Hercules beetle fairy.
Question is, Seelie or unseelie, though? Is she nice or mean?
I was gonna say it depends on if your eyes are open.
What?
Sealy or unsealy.
Nah.
Depends on if your eyes are open.
Grown. Alright, watch out for the angry cube.
Oh yes, anger cube.
Not even joking.
Maybe we can
Crapo.
beat it.
It's a crapo. Nah. It would take forever.
Oh. Huh? Really? Right, okay.
It looks like one of those boss fates, which take forever.
Oh, for side quests, we gotta beat some of these things
Yeah.
up anyways. So.
That's why we're here, but we don't need the fate one. Is no
Fair.
no. We need the regular ones.
There.
Hello, Anger Cube. Yeah, Larson. If they're gonna be doing guerrilla
Ew, why
warfare
is it
strikes,
squishy looking?
Huh.
Why is it squishy looking?
I'll have to pay more attention to the next one.
Its head
Yeah,
just
it-
flops down. It's like, ew, why is it squishy?
If your players are trying to do guerrilla tactics, they should probably not be selecting the absolute lowest quality targets possible. Although, calling the enemy's soldier reserves is useful as well. But yeah, higher value targets is more guerrilla warfare style. And
Why is it squishy? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
I would have called that floppy, but yes, it's very floppy.
I do not want the squishy.
Oh, there goes Kai.
Don't worry, I'll be back.
We know.
All right,
Building the
I'll
bar
be
up?
back.
Where? What?
The big face, though.
Oh, what? I only needed one hit.
Oh, it was angry, so
It could have lived.
Nah. You don't murder hobo by letting them live.
Well, I didn't want to murder hobo. I just wanted to I wanted to slap a hoe, not a murder hobo. I was looking for natives, not.
oh my. You said that with your whole chest. Okay. Anyways.
All right, so
That
somebody's
joke was
clipping
said
that.
with the permission. That joke was said with the permission of one of my partners, who is Choctaw Nation. Just for the record.
I was just gonna say we're clipping that and sending that to Artemis, right? She'd probably cheer you on, though.
Oh, absolutely. God, you should hear the shit that we say to each other when we're not on stream.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like, all I can say is, for anybody who doesn't know this, and anybody who doesn't have any friends who have interracial couples in those friend circles, right?
Uh huh.
Two of the most racist people in the world are interracial people who are in love. The shit we say to each other, oh my fucking gods.
See, the way you paused there, I thought you were just going to say for anybody out there who doesn't have friends. All right, time for a shortcut.
I'm having issues with words, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm using at least the right ones.
Who gets? And coming.
But no, like, I actually, on numerous occasions,
How did you guys get
asked
unmounted?
I accidentally hit the button. It said, no. There. Okay.
Sorry, Kai. Go ahead.
remember, I've checked among other couples in the similar situations, and it's like, yeah, we all sort of have a secret dark side where we're just absolutely awful to each other. Sort of in the same way that you are awful with a regular partner in that joking way, it just so happens that this is a little bit more hot button.
It's just a little bit of extra spice sprinkled on it. Yeah.
What I think it does really is it just shows that there is a natural level of teasing that should interact in a healthy relationship, that you should have. And the fact that it comes naturally, regardless of topic, really, just, I don't know, it makes me think that time and place is truly accurate for all things. Egads. Heavy, stop being a bitch.
It's
I don't
okay,
like
it's not
you.
so bad.
Don't jump, it's not that bad. Damn. That was almost my bong.
Oh no. Hidden Hearth. Oh my. Das Lude. Also, how sad is it that there's like this tiny patch of like this tiny patch of like 5 or 6 trees, and it's called the Last Forest.
Oof. We picking up more of these quests?
I thought we were.
Okay.
Chicken broth for 8 hours, Larson? Well, it's just about done then.
Unless you're going for ramen, in which case you're only about halfway done. I was so... Do you remember that? You remember me coming in after working over dinner? Being, like, pissed off for 2 solid weeks that I said that I'd been working on that broth for, like...
Oh.
Fucking 8 hours, and the reaction was, it's just broth?
No, but that is some bullshit.
How did it take you that long? It's just what?
First of all, there's no such thing as just broth. And second of all, who the fuck's making broth faster than that? And calling it correct.
The same people that only use salt and pepper for seasonings.
People
And they do it before tasting the food, right?
Usually.
Yeah.
But also the same kind of people who use bouillon just as broth instead of as a thing to make broth from.
Yeah.
So, like, in their opinion, broth is heat up the water, drop the bouillon in it, mix it up, and you're good. That was step 1 for me.
Yeah?
That was step 1, and that still took, half an hour to do it right.
Trying to remember where the fuck.
Can you use bouillon that way? Yes. Are there better ways of using it? 100%. Would I have preferred to have started from bone? Yes. I didn't have any. You gotta piss with the cock you got.
I misheard that as fist, not piss.
You gotta fist with I don't think that's how that works, Kren.
Me neither,
Wait.
but But goddamn, that's a mental image. Then again, I watched a man play a game last night in which a robot girl was talking to her own vagina, who was a separate character, so... We're into this weird headspace already.
Oh dear.
I also like the fact that she was called Regina, which must have meant robot vagina.
You know... did you hear what happened to me earlier?
I guess not, no.
Alright, so according to Steam, in the last 2 weeks, I've played like 8 hours of Scarlet Maiden. Don't judge me. But also according to Steam, I haven't played Scarlet Maiden since April 21st. So again, I find myself in the situation, everything was created, the entirety of the universe was created last Tuesday. You can't prove otherwise. Everything's a fucking simulation and nothing really matters.
I just love the fact that you're being gaslighted by your own Steam account.
That's okay. All I needed to prove that we were in a simulation is the fact that you can fit 5 people in the internal width of a bus, but only 3 people in a car, and they are both the same width on the curb.
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
By the way, Snow, remember that picture I sent you a couple days ago of like this cute pair of like cartoon ladies giving like lovey eyes at each other?
Mm-hmm.
That's from the same game. The little red-headed one is the one who talks to her own vagina.
Oh, lovely.
So who are we agreeing with on this?
I went with the first one.
No. Who are we agreeing with?
I haven't gotten to that part yet.
I'll wait for you.
Bones and scraps from 4 rotisserie chickens, a handful of drumsticks, 4 carrots, 2 onions, a couple of celery stalks, the top half of a leek, a parsnip, half a lemon, head of garlic, fresh parsley, dried mushrooms, 2 chilies, a parmesan rind. What the fuck? That's not stock, my guy. That's a stew.
Oh, that is 100% stock. Are you kidding?
That's an entire soup.
No, because the solids get pulled out of it. That's just for making the stock.
Okay, well, it's an incredibly fancy stock.
My argument to this, while everything just sounds wonderful off the tongue, a head of garlic?
I mean, yeah, with the amount of other things in there, that does seem a little small.
Like, I mean, how much? I guess how much are you making? Like, how words?
What's your total liquid volume going to be like?
Okay, if Larson is saying it should have done 2, did you agree with Krendar's assessment with your last recipe with the garlic, or did you think that Krendar was wrong to add more garlic? I forget. What was your opinion?
I don't even remember my own assessment on this one.
You said it definitely needed more garlic, and I don't remember if Larson agreed with you or disagreed with you.
I find most recipes are very cautious on garlic and tend to need more. And I'm not like some garlic-crazed person necessarily either. I just find like... You have a lot of recipes that are like, here, put in 2 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm like, I'm not going to taste that.
Remember,
So I just
Lars
love
and I have a
the-
song called "Garlic from the Heart." So
It's true. I have heard that song with my own ears.
garlic is very important to me. You have given me a good answer.
Wasabi soup. No thanks.
I imagine it could be done quite well if you were careful.
Maybe. But still, I was going to say, I just love the stock making apparatus they have at the culinary school I went to. Just like a giant ass vat that you can just throw shit into the top of. Then with a spigot on the bottom of it.
Running up and living grand.
Or
You
not.
realize he's in front of us, right?
Yeah. For now.
Not anymore.
I mean, he was.
Woo!
To be fair, it's the only way we could have gotten here first. We're so much smaller. Realistically.
Yes. The tale of a time when the quarry was the heart of Alagana. I will need you to upload some of that stock when it's done, though, Larson. Now, I need to taste this.
100%.
Just pour some into your modem when you're done.
Uh-huh. Email me some of this stock. I would like to use some in a soup.
Pour a little bit into your modem and then attach it to an email.
You know, Larson, if you could send pictures, this would be fucking fantastic, but that would require you to be someplace.
That's true. Then we could just lick the picture and see what it tastes like. That's how
At
it
the very
works.
least, we could, Look, I can cook by colors. I know how to do this.
Reminds me of a story I heard from...
witch and kitsch stuff. Kitchen witch stuff.
that too.
Wow.
Just description of a job interview for a cook position I heard once was... after the interview, the guy's like... all right, I think you've got potential. Go into our kitchen and let me watch you make yourself lunch.
Here for it.
You gotta love a practical test in there, right?
Yeah.
Just unleash the guy in your restaurant and see what he cooks for himself with the ingredients and equipment you have. Oh, all you have is stock footage. Groan.
Yeah, I wasn't going to acknowledge that. I'm gonna be so fucking tired on the 19th
Oh?
and into the 20th.
Okay.
Well, starting sometime on the 19th, I'm going to be doing that thing until the 20th.
Oh, I see.
And then the 20th is the day that it happens.
True. Big album release going on there.
Yeah.
Much exciting.
Oof. Lots of stress. Very stress.
Stressed, but also excite. Everybody go buy Cal's... Cal? Who the fuck is Cal? Go buy Kai's album, by the way.
Cal?
Cal is what you get when you try to say...
I'm not Cal.
I mean, I know a Cal as well, but... A different Cal, also. But... Cal is what happens when you try to say Cal and album at the same time. So... your brain gets confused.
Yeah.
Big boog.
I mean, definitely give it a listen. It's going to be dropping on SoundCloud too. Just rub your ear tubes all over it before you spend the money on it. It is an eclectic CD to say, well, pair of CDs
is.
to say the least.
I've heard some of it. That is true. You made all the chunks disappear, Larson. How'd you do that?
Probably with a strainer.
But it's not done yet. Of rats and men. Oh, the thing disappeared. We don't all have to do the thing, I guess. Pouch! Don't bite eggs, eat them. Don't just bite them, you weirdo.
Oh.
Shiny. Why is shiny?
Oh, we got an emote. Where's the fuck? There it is.
I don't know, I can't target anything. So everybody's standing on it.
Oh, you don't have to target it, you just have to stand there and emote.
Second?
Yes.
Okay.
See, that's what I was trying to do, is click on the fucking thing.
That was the confusion then. Yeah, we didn't have to do that. Okay. Is good. Okay. And then over west there's some other stuff. You okay?
Yeah, my knee just decided to not.
Choose violence?
Yeah.
Knee? You're supposed to knee, not knee.
Kneeant.
Kneeant.
I believe that is a hunt there, but damn does that look pretty.
The griffin?
Yeah.
That is a big old griffin.
Yep, that's a hunt. Oh geez.
Wachstein.
Yep.
Speaking of which, Kai, did you like the screenshot I sent you the other day of Squonk?
I did. I like
Squonk.
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 Are you trying to piss him off? Oh, shit.
Success!
Oh, I did!
I am shocked it took that long, actually. You were all up in his giblets.
I was
Ooh.
honestly looking at all of the
shit.
pretty feathers.
Ooh, vicious.
You got squonked.
Here.
I just wanted to get a good look at the feathers, because there's actually a... If you get close enough, you can see it. If you rotate the camera, and this is also going to depend on your settings, but there's an iridescence layer on those feathers.
Oh, nice.
They
Also,
reflect
Larson,
slightly differently as the light hits them. It's really cool.
Larson would like us to know if we have listened to Little V's latest masterpiece. To which I say, who the fuck is Little V?
The one, like... The one, like, metal singer that does, like, the goofy songs.
I was gonna say, not to sound like my partner, the owl, but who?
He's my fellow countryman? Yes, because I know every Canadian in existence. What the fuck?
I mean, Kren's really the only important Canadian anyway.
Yeah, why would I bother learning about the rest of them?
The one other exception being, like, Adam Mouse. Adam Mouse counts as an important
Adam Mouse is
Canadian.
pretty cool. You've linked him
Okay,
to me
so
before?
there are a couple important ones, but not very many.
Larson, are you trying to claim that I remember every link you've ever sent me? Because let me tell you, sir, you're vastly overestimating my my memory capacity. Also, fucking Buckaboo over here.
What was I proud of myself over?
I don't know, but this gigantic demon's name is Buckaboo.
Because Canada did something, and I was very proud of myself for it.
Oh yeah, I forgot too. Hold on. Let me go back and check happenings. I think it was in happenings, wasn't it? Maybe not.
In happenings or memes?
I just remember the good honorary Canadian island joke that happened. Where I said something to the effect of, I'm proud of my country right now, and you said, I'm also proud of myself. Or something.
Yeah, it was very much a joke that you and I would get.
Very few people would get it. Definitely an in-joke for us. And a few others of your community, potentially. Alright, let me open this link so I can save it for later. Well, I recognize the channel avatar. I have a vague memory of having looked at this person before. While we're in town, by the way, does anybody need a break, or are we good? I'm okay. I'm just offering in case you need one or something.
Okay, we're taking a break.
Yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion this is when it's going to happen soon anyway, so.
Uh-huh.
The disconnect.
Oh, yeah. Well, if we're going by past trends, although they have been weird lately, but usually it happens maybe 10 to 20 minutes from now. So maybe we should hang on a little bit longer. Should we just go until the disconnect happens and have a break then?
I mean... Sure.
That would probably be logical, right?
Yo, that's a cool omni-wheeled robot design.
Where? Huh?
Somebody rode up on it. It was neat.
Oh, that one over there at the edge with the bunny that girl on it. It's like a tin can, the robot thing.
I guess.
I think I know. Just
It wasn't here for long.
It was like a trash can on wheels, kind of a robot.
Yeah, well, I know. I caught that it was tubular and it had 3 wheels.
Yeah. I saw it. I know where that's from. It's a cool design. We will be seeing more of those, don't you worry. Eventually.
Pick this up by fast, and then break, right?
Well, I was thinking we could wait till the disconnect actually happens.
Oh.
Because it's probably going to be a little bit longer. Because we have a history recently of taking our break, and then we get back from the break, and then the disconnect happens, like right afterwards. And we get annoyed by the timing. So we might as well wait for it, I suppose, right?
I mean, I find it hilarious, personally.
In a way.
Where do you keep your up?
out of Tiny Durgan reach. I think that level of up might be unattainable without flight. It's too bad they can't pull the Yoshi maneuver where you jump and then dismount.
That bird went flying there.
Well, speaking of Yoshi, I heard an amusing thing about a new Mario game that's out.
Oh?
So you can play multiplayer, and one of the characters you can play as is just playing as Yoshi rather than riding Yoshi. You can just be Yoshi. And if you're doing multiplayer, one of the other players can mount your character if you're Yoshi and ride around on you. Aside from how lewd that sounds, that is kind of cute. It also basically just means you're doing everything for them at that point, but it just feels thematically appropriate.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I wonder if they can also jump off your back while you're falling into a pit and dying. No, Larson, Kinky would be... So there's a NPC in Baldur's Gate 3 who is a priest of the goddess of pain, who basically gives you a BDSM session. And if you survive it, you get a permanent buff. Funny thing is, like, Goddess of Pain is an evil goddess, but this particular priest doesn't actually seem like a mean person. Like, he seems like a decent guy. He's just a guy with a weird fascination for pain. So he's basically just got like an otherwise normal guy with a weird fetish. Like, you could go down to a BDSM club and find this guy.
They probably tried to lean into the more cinematic bad guy then, which, as we discussed a couple weeks ago in my chat, most cinematic bad guys are actually, at least on by D&D standards, chaotic good at worst. and most cinematic heroes are lawful evil. It's kind of a mind fuck when you realize this.
Yeah, Levitar is lawful evil, but he was probably lawful neutral himself. And he wasn't even the bad guy of the game or anything. Like, he's... You find him hanging out in a goblin camp. So, like, he's hanging out with the bad guys that you have to fight. But I've noticed, if you go in and you fight the goblin camp, you don't fight him. As soon as the fight breaks out, he fucks off.
Right, like...
He doesn't want to fight you.
That's sort of the thing. It's like how that archetype is played.
Yeah, and I never saw him again.
It's really interesting.
He might be in Act 3, because I haven't finished the game, but so far I have not seen that man again. Although I'm a little bit surprised he didn't show up in the weird tavern. So, in Act 3 of the game, there's a tavern called Charess's Caress. And the context behind that is that Charess is the name of the goddess of lust in the Forgotten Realms. So there's just like a goddess of lust tavern. I'm really shocked the BDSM priest isn't hanging out there. Not to be confused with Char. Char and Charess, very different goddesses. Very different.
You know, I think it says a lot about Larson that he's the kind of nerd that can accurately be a pedant about what kind of goddess. It's like, excuse me, it's not just lust, it's also pleasure. I think it's very telling the kind of nerd that you are, Larson, when you can do that. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
I wish I could spend more time with you.
I mean, it's a good point that just hanging out in a tavern can also be part of her thing. It doesn't have to be about sexy times all the time. But a lot of the time...
I imagine it's implied.
I'm pretty sure there's probably a bordello attached to the tavern as well. I'd be shocked if there wasn't. The last one I think is at the back here somewhere.
Yeah, it's back behind the tree there. Right back here, next to that dude.
Yes, underneath this gigantic man over here.
I wasn't fucking with it today.
Also, I wonder how many people play Baldur's Gate 3 as a cleric of Selûne. Because that would be funny.
Their butts.
Somnambulant butts. Which I think means sleepy. We're fighting sleepy butts.
Yeah. Sleepy butt.
Sleepy
and
butt.
They even look like it too.
They're literally a sleepy butt. That's fucking atrocious. I hate it.
The players have some dealings with a vampire follower of Shar.
Huh?
It's a running
Who
joke.
do we get to blame for the sleepy butts?
Probably Koji Fox.
Probably. It's a running joke because party wizard is dating her. He is in serious danger. Yeah? Look, you might think dating a priestess of Shar is fun, but no.
I mean, it depends. Depends on what you're into.
I mean, if you're into danger, maybe.
I knew someone who was about the size and build of Snow, only a little bit shorter. And her thing to do was to get 3-inch meat hooks driven through the skin of her back and flown over rivers by helicopter.
Okay, the helicopter part is new to me. I've heard of the people being suspended from a ceiling that way before. The helicopter is new.
Danger is a thing that people can definitely vibe with.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously though, I want to know how many people are playing Baldur's Gate 3 as a cleric of Selûne, because the arguments they must be having with Shadowheart must be glorious. Like, seriously. A cleric of Selûne and a cleric of Shar in the same party together? Holy fuck.
I don't ever expect you to do anything like that. She was into some shit. She was some proper into some shit.
Can you play as a cleric of Jurgle? Good question. I don't think so, but there are statues of Jurgle in the game. Like, he's in the story. I don't think you can choose him, though.
You want to know something? The Venn diagram between private helicopter license and people who are into suspension like that is practically a circle.
I would have expected some overlap for sure.
Apparently, it's really hard to find a commercial helicopter pilot that's willing to do that.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, Larson, I think Jurgle is probably not an option though, because he's not a god anymore. He gave up his godhood. Then again, there's gods.
I'm going to bed.
There are gods who are historically dead that have shown back up again, but that's different. I don't know that you can give up your godhood willingly and then claim it back later. He's probably long dead too. After not being a god anymore, one tends to age. Unless he is like a lich or something. She might be. He serves as advisor to Kelemvor? Okay, so maybe he is something. Immortal or something at least. I just think it's cool how Forgotten Realms rolls with the edition changes. Like, I know I've said it before to some people, but whenever D&D changes editions, Forgotten Realms comes up with a storyline to explain why the game mechanics just changed. And in some cases, why the god roster changed. Like, fucking Mystra has died at least 3 times, as far as I'm aware. Although, that's not coming back to life, that's just new people becoming a goddess of magic. And taking the name Mystra as tradition. There have definitely been multiple different Mistras. But for example, when 4th edition came along and magic got absolutely nerfed through the floor, they wrote a story about the goddess of magic being murdered, and her place being taken up by a newbie that wasn't as good at the job. And this is why magic is weaker now. So, explained. Also, we know, in 2nd edition there was no such thing as a god named Kelemvor. In 3rd edition there was. Why? Here's a story about it. I just like that they do that. I don't know if the other game settings do that or not. Like, I don't know if Dragonlance or Greyhawk do that. But Forgotten Realms does, and it's kind of neat. Yeah, so the original one was Mistral. But I don't know when that changed. Because the time of troubles was when 2nd edition became 3rd edition, wasn't it? And then I think that replacement got killed later, and then another person took the place, and that's when 5th edition happened. I don't know. Actually, that's a good question, Larson. I know about the Karsus and Netheril stuff, but I'm not sure where that happens in the list of editions. Like, was Netheril always backstory, or was it... actually, maybe go this way. Or was that a thing that happened back in, like, 1st edition or something like that? Because I didn't play 1st edition. Netheril was always a long-fallen empire, to my knowledge. Like, I'm not asking for Forgotten Realms dates, I'm asking for game editions. Like, was base D&D... Actually, for one thing, what edition of D&D was Forgotten Realms first established in? And was Netheril an active empire at the time, or not? Or was Netheril being destroyed by its own pride always backstory? This is what I am curious about. Oopsie. I have failed to up correctly. It was always backstory. Fair enough. Yeah, I never played Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 1st Edition, and I never played Dungeons & Dragons Base Edition either. Although I have to say, it's very amusing how Dungeons & Dragons has 2 different 1st Editions. They don't know how to count.
I mean, comparing D&D and AD&D are really, that's really not fair.
I mean, it's not fair, but they're the ones that fucked up the numbering. They went from D&D to AD&D to AD&D 2nd Edition to D&D 3rd Edition.
You do not get off me, so help me.
So therefore, 3rd Edition is either, depending on whether or not you're counting AD&D as proper editions or not, that makes D&D 3rd Edition either the actually 2nd Edition or the actual 4th Edition. It is definitely not the 3rd of anything. Oh, there goes the disconnect, of course.
Oop.
It waited until we got into combat.
I saw it at the same time. I saw it just as it happened. Because everything stopped moving.
Alright,
It started to aggro and then stopped.
Yeah. Okay, we need to find some place to wait this out, where we won't get it aggroed constantly. Which is a damn good question at this point.
I think up on the hill there we should be fine though.
Maybe.
Yeah, because there's a little... like,
Over here looks good.
over... yeah?
Keep going more northwest. There's an outcropping.
Yeah, I see ya.
Yeah, okay. Let's take our break here with a nice view of Alagana and the river that people won't see because the break screen will be up. Yeah.
Absolutely majestic.
Right? That is a really nice
Okay.
view.
It is.
Okay. Break time.
Yep.
We'll be back either when the game lets Kai log back in or when Kai's break happenings are done.
Yeah. Get up,
Whichever
stretch,
happens second.
walk around.
BRB. Yeah. See, Larson, I didn't know that difference in the Netherall story there, but then again, this could be just details blur over thousands of years of history, right? Thanks for the ASMR.
In Canada, it's ASMR.
Ah. Nope.
Pop-Tart Crinklies ASMR. No, everyone can tell me to stop being such an unfrosted Pop-Tart and get the fuck back in gear.
So I came across an amusing meme. You know those series of memes that are like, you've heard of Elf on the Shelf, but have you ever heard of blank? Insert some other rhyming thing. Wait, why the fuck am I getting battle music?
Yeah.
Oh, because Kai logged back in. Hold on.
I'm running.
Back to game view. Anyway. So there's a picture of a Walmart parking lot with the, the stall with all the, in the parking lot that's got all the shopping carts in it. The shopping cart return thingy.
Uh-huh.
It says, you've heard of Elf on the Shelf, but have you ever heard of return your fucking shopping cart to the goddamn stall, you inconsiderate piece of shit?
I would tell someone's worked retail. Also, that's
Glorious.
just common courtesy.
It is, but man, I did not think that meme was going that way. It was hilarious. Alright. Shall we try this again?
Yeah. Avoid.
Hey, look, it's a Danmit. Avoid Buckaboo. Don't
Yeah.
piss him off.
Yeah, you will die.
And you will die alone, because I will not help you. Oh. Danmit's arrival reminded me of something that I wanted to tell you, Kai. I had a very karmic moment the other day with a Dan. So I was watching Dan Floyd on YouTube. This is why Dan reminded me of this. I was watching him playing Mario Wonder, and he was looking for the solution to something. And I found the solution to be instantly obvious and right in front of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He proceeds to spend an entire couple of minutes running around in circles, looking absolutely everywhere except for where the solution was right in front of him. And I'm like, God damn it, Dan, why are you like this? And then I thought, wait a minute, this is how Kai feels all the time around me, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Every fucking day.
So I thought you'd be amused by that.
I love it. You got karmically Dan.
Yes. I was like, holy shit, this is what it feels like to be Kai. Or at least part of it. There's a lot of other factors. But I can't replicate most of the other ones.
Where the fuck she go? She fell off your horse 5 minutes ago.
That is one of my favorite ones. Or that time in Control, I was looking for something that I couldn't find because I was standing on it.
You really could just replace for Control with like 90% of the games you play.
Yeah, but that's one of the ones that sticks out because I was literally standing on it. Not near it, like literally on it.
You did that in Valhalla too.
Probably. Well, that was the horse thing. Possibly also something else, though. Alright,
No,
do we
you
all have the
definitely
thing?
also stood on something.
Do we all have the thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I interacted with this thing and it's no longer glowing.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking delayed.
There we go.
God damn it.
Whee! Here you go. Have bag.
Get bagged, son.
There, have your S back. Someone stole his S. That's why he was so mad. Somebody stole his S.
That's fair.
You understand?
You want that back?
Did you get the joke?
No, but I'm playing along though. But I don't get it. No.
His name is Anscher. If you take the S way, his name is Inger.
Missing his S, and therefore he is anger.
And here we have the wild Kren running off.
Yes. I brought you that man's ass. He wanted you to have it. Okay. I think our side quest is done.
Boop. Boop, yep.
Okay. I'll hand it in?
Yep.
Okay. Let's just go speak to Lise then and get that ball rolling.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
That one, yes.
And then we can winter event.
Yep. Winter event. Class.
That is a floofy butt.
I believe that is a PvP mount.
Gross.
Okay. You don't know? Okay. No idea if she's okay. While we were out there, she fell.
Oh. Oh. So I just stumbled across another Elf on the Shelf one. But an actual one.
Huh?
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now get ready for Caesar in a freezer.
I have a feeling that if left to her own devices, if Artemis were here, she would just go like full tilt on probably the most offensive versions of those.
Oh, I hope so.
Because that is her.
That sounds like fun.
Chaos Gremlin. No, we were out there and she's getting she's getting something out of one of the cabinets and something fell out of it and hit her in the head and knocked her on her ass.
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah. So I don't know if she's okay. I don't know if she's okay.
So she's taking care of her leg or something then?
Her stomach upset. I actually have no idea. Oh, hello, Furnace. Furnace behind me says hi.
Eh? Who dat?
Oh, the furnace in the wall says hi.
Oh,
It
got
came
noisy?
on. Yeah, it just came on. It's like, oh, hi.
I hear kind noises. Hey, Snow.
Mm.
Did you know that fog is just goth air?
Fog is just goth air.
Fascinating.
I'm having cheese thrown at me. I don't know why, but I had a piece of cheese thrown at me.
I told you why. I said very clearly why. I heard a rumor that you can, in fact, fascinate a woman with a piece of cheese. I found myself rather fascinated by this, so I figured I'd try it with Snow.
So she chucked a piece of cheese at me.
No, I held a piece of cheese at you, and you got fascinated, and then I tossed it at you.
I was trying to figure out what the fuck you were doing.
You were fascinated by it, though, were you not? The answer is yes. The answer is 100% yes. She just won't admit it.
I mean, I think this works on everybody. Like, if a cute girl walks up to me and just hands me cheese, that's a good first step to flirtation.
But it's the cheese that's fascinating.
Cutscene.
I like the thunder rumble in the background of this, too.
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our children.
You mean the skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Crania Lupi, the Black
That
Wolf's
was-
legacy and our shame. A unit made up of
Stank.
children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors, but they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then
Then what was it all for?
Nargo?
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
and when Xenos comes back with his army,
I could be a little
what
shit.
then?
I
This isn't
could
the
be a
first
little
time,
shit.
you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. Gods help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe? Interesting. You are suggesting we kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Xenos to fight a war on two fronts?
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny Lana's promise. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild. And when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
And markedly less patronizing. Yes, Alpha now, I would. Do not fuck with tiny lesbian. Would we like to scream internally, Larson? No, not really.
More materia.
Alright, so there's a couple of new side quests here, but we can do that later when we come back, right?
Yeah.
We have an event to do. And most of the stream is gone already. Is the event in Limsa again, or is it somewhere else?
The event is in Gridania.
Ah, I see.
Oh, geez.
Cat just gave no fucks.
It was just very confused. Why is my tail glowing?
Absolutely no fucks given.
That's very cat.
Wow.
Lies, damn lies, and pirates. Alright, where is person?
Where is person? Miketo's amphitheater. And, I know where we are in the store.
You alright?
So, it's right. Miketo's amphitheater.
Hey, I have priorities.
Priorities?
I'm sober and, well, more sober than I want to be.
So at all,
terrifying
then.
fucking concept.
Bearded lady.
Concept.
Makote girl dressed as Santa Claus called Bearded Lady.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I mean, I didn't go internally like that because I trusted the kitty to know whether its tail was on fire. Well, I mean, terribly.
Whether or not it was in pain.
Right? Like, cats are pretty good with knowing when they're in pain, so I'm
they will let you know.
Reaction here. Oh, they let you know quite well.
And that cat was just
that cat was.
That cat was just like, pardon me, what is this?
I don't think it had a huge concern because my main thought there is I noticed the way it was moving its tail and everything in focus. It was obviously trying to firebend.
And succeeded, apparently, because the fire went out right afterwards.
Put its tail out.
There's a man over here called Tactful Cactus.
It's kind of bizarre to think that a cat might know how to put its tail out, but I imagine in the wild there might actually be a scenario where a cat runs into that.
It must happen sometime.
Yeah.
Event.
Event.
Alright, where's my fire?
I mean, I was waiting for that cat to freak out, and it never happened. So, you know, somehow, lady, somehow I don't remember you, no. Strangely enough. Oh, look, it's a cute kitty. Snowy bearded captain dubbed the Saint of Nymea.
Yep. Totally not anyone else.
Totally not.
Totally not.
Don't look over here, Coca-Cola.
No polar bears or anything else going on here. Solin.
Mm-hmm.
Is that who I think it is?
Hmm?
Isn't that Android's girlfriend?
No, different hair.
Well, yeah, but I just figured time had passed and she'd changed her style or something, maybe. Her name was very similar.
Colette.
That's it. Jeez, it's the fuzz.
Over on Adamantos, there were people like hanging out by the gate there, handing out Starlight cake, housing recipe stuff.
That's cute.
And someone was also running around like handing out mulled tea.
I'm sorry, I just need to interrupt and point out that there's somebody named Pookie Sugar Cookie over here. And also dishonorable moron.
When did I get here?
Oh, that's so cute. Oh. Cute.
Pookie is very cute.
So cute.
Get healed. Because I said so.
Hey. Run over
Juicy
here.
juice.
Ah.
There's a juicy juice running that way.
Ah. I absolutely did not like this one Starlight event. It was not quite a rhythm game. It was like one of those like music games or something where you had to hit the button on like a certain. It was.
That sounds annoying. No, thank you.
It was obnoxious.
Juicy Jew? What?
What?
That's what he said.
Oh dear.
The S is silent. In that word, the S is silent. So it's Juicy Jew.
Worst part is she's not wrong.
I know how this sounds, especially in this current political climate, but I'm not wrong.
Look, I'm not here to tell you what kind of cute girls that you're allowed to like. If you like your Jewish ladies juicy, that's none of my concern.
Fuck.
Sausage McGriddle? Excuse me? How do people come up with this shit? What's your main character? How about Sausage McGriddle?
I mean, why not? Is it available? If it's not available, then...
Maurice Thunderboom?
So here's the funny thing. It's like you can look at all these names and be like, oh, how unoriginal, but if no one else did it, it's pretty fucking original.
Definition of original, right?
Like, it may seem unoriginal, but they were the first ones to do it.
Because if they weren't, they couldn't have had the name.
Right? Like, as noted by the fact that there aren't, like, a string of numbers or some weird way of spelling this. Like...
Yeah, or like an underscore at the end of it for no reason. I'm looking at you, Sips. Called out.
Ray Blackheart is a lovely name.
It's a good name.
I've seen that one running around a couple times, so I wanted to point that out. I just so happen to have a good friend named Ray, too, so that just makes it even better for me.
So do you think that other name is already a porn site name?
There is someone here called Roxas Moonheart with the title The Oathkeeper. They're a cowboy. Larson!
It might be, but go for it, Larson. I'm here for it.
In fact, that's an even better reason to do it. Don't mind me, I'm just standing here in my sandals in the snow. Like a sane person would do. I'm glad I came to this winter celebration dressed in my desert shaman gear.
Jesus, here's an answer that's 100% me.
Back bags, kid.
I was going to be playing this.
I'm smuggling you back to Ulda.
Fuck, how did they know that the Fae was going to play this? Don't mind me, I'm just going to steal this here child.
Not only that, Kai. I need to point out, Kai, not only that, but that's the answer you have to give, because I gave the first answer, here's 3 tickets to Gridania, and then it didn't work.
The last one didn't work either, so it's the fucking Moogle mail.
Oh, fuck. That's stupid.
But it's still funny.
Kidnapping the child should have been the correct answer.
Oh. Totally the Saint of Nemea. No one else.
Yeah. Is it just me, or is this all... Let's learn to embrace the joy of celebrating together from a distance. Does this just feel a little topical in the last 3 years?
Also, wait,
Yeah.
no, this can't be Godbert. He's wearing pants.
It's an imposter. Get him. Somebody suplex this man. Larson, you own Crocs? Get out. Go throw them in the trash, then you can come back. Can't believe a nation of Vikings would allow Crocs to exist in their country.
Those people are not my people.
They were family members? Well, why didn't you throw them away?
The family member, not the Crocs. I mean, the Crocs too, but just so we're clear, throw the family member away.
You can come back to the house when you've developed a sense of taste.
Happy fucking Yule, everybody. Throw your family away.
It's like any. It's
That's
like
so
that.
Kai.
Jesus.
That is such a Kai joke.
It's like when.
Not an awful
Dot
person, I
joke
swear.
question mark.
It's like when your children misbehave. Throw a Christmas present in the fire in the fireplace, and
Oof.
someone misread it as like, "What happens when I run out of children?"
Then at that point, the problem's been solved.
Yeah, fair.
See, here's the thing. You may have been in the
nobody's
moment
misbehaving
that
anymore.
asshole son, Larson. But realistically, what you would have been is protecting your mother from such an atrocity. You would have been the asshole son, but you also would have been the good son.
Sometimes you have to be the other. Sometimes people need protecting from themselves. It's just a thing. I mean, we've all heard of friends don't let friends drive drunk, but how about friends don't let friends wear Crocs?
I agree with that.
If you let them wear Crocs, you're not a good friend.
You want to know the really strange cryptid that Sid and I ran into a while ago when we were buying a refrigerator?
I am incredibly curious how the fuck this connects to the topic. Yes, I do want to know.
So, needed a refrigerator. Went to go buy a refrigerator, pre-owned. Get to this place, there's broken down farm equipment, cars, all sorts of... It's one of those places.
Right?
Seller comes out of nowhere. She's got on, like, yoga pants and a hoodie. And winterized Crocs.
How does this work?
They were fuzzy on the inside, Kren.
So she put on a...
They still had the holes.
You're telling
they were
me...
Fuzzy.
So what you're telling me is this bitch put on a pair of slippers and then put on a pair of Crocs over top of them.
No, I think
basically.
these were factory crocs. I think they were built this way. I'm not sure.
Oh my god. That's even worse.
But no, to explain the rest of the fucking cryptid is we sort of have a little bit of conversation, and she's like really quiet. It's like
the crocs are the cryptid here.
The cryptid, like
yes.
I'm not saying that this particular cryptid is a good cryptid, mind you, but like the level of cryptid that we're dealing with. So we're already at the winterized crocs. Then it's like, you know, she says, I don't actually live in this building. I live over there. And she vaguely points, and it's like, oh, commune living. That sounds familiar. And we go in to get the refrigerator, and we walk into the little house where the refrigerator is. And what do my incredibly queer eyes fall upon on the wall except a 7 by 13 foot Trump 2024 flag.
Classy.
I about had a fucking panic attack right there next to fucking weird croc lady.
Hey, Larson, good news. You got what you wanted. The internal screaming has begun.
I about had a panic attack next to weird winterized croc lady. Like, this weren't a good night. This were a really bad situation. I don't pass for straight.
No.
It doesn't work. My hair's like 5 different colors right now.
Can I just point out, though, I love the fact that this is called Unorthodox Saint.
Yep. To do the quest, we do have to put them on.
Yes.
We don't... Not
They definitely really
put
work
them
for a
on.
Rogadin, though, let me tell you.
It looks weird on mine. My hair clips through it.
Does the Orthodox Church even have saints? I don't know. I don't know. I have not tainted my brain with this level of Christian knowledge.
Fuck. Deliver. Do thing.
This does seem like the right kind of outfit for a tiny ice Durgan, though.
Okay.
I have to say, your axe really goes well with this costume. Hey kids, let me ask you a question.
Hey, it's like that.
Who wants
it's
gifts?
Like that one movie.
Who wants presents, kids?
The Santa Hitman one when Santa's just like
Violent Night.
Well, that's a good name.
It really is. It's also a fucking fantastic concept for a movie.
I'm here.
These are super dieable, and I definitely want to do that at some point.
Are we... Next week, are we going to be getting Santa Goth?
Oh. Okay, that's certainly an outfit. Okay. Anyways.
I did not see.
Someone basically stripper Santa.
Hot.
Oh.
Oh.
Shiro's fault.
Yeah. Oh,
Got
they put it back
redressed.
on. We had stripper Santa there for a second.
Filled with the spirit of the season, eh?
Sure, we'll go with that. I will give you the gift of run.
Oh my god, it's a squirrel emperor.
Yep.
Vanilla yogurt.
What about vanilla yogurt?
It's the name of a player that just ran by. Chokehold. Excuse me.
And disapproved. So the vanilla yogurt. Okay then. That was a thing.
Suki Bun Bun? I don't like that.
I know, you're not even a bunny. Come on.
Hey, Tinny.
If you're gonna call your character Bun Bun, you can at least be him a fucking Vieira. Noah Van Dam. I really hope that person's a monk.
And then we go to Ulda.
Yes. Somebody teleport us, please, when we are all ready.
I gotcha. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
I wish.
Now see, Larson, that right there, that is a god worth worshipping.
Hmm?
The comic
it's useful.
link. Mm-hmm. That is a god who has your back while you're on your
Welcome
back.
back, Hanno. The best gods do.
Hamburger, help me.
What?
Okay, I don't know how I got that answer, but...
Hamburger, help me. You don't see how that could be lewd?
No, I don't.
Okay. I'll tell you when you're older.
I'll be dead by then.
Said older, not dead. Jeez.
I mean, I'm already pretty old. It's basically the same thing.
No.
Also, technically, I'm already older now, because it was 10 seconds ago.
Not older enough.
Oh.
Tell me I'm not the only one. Guys, come on. Back me up.
I'm... Sure? Where are you going, Ken?
Failing to see the quest person is where I'm going. There you are.
Right here.
There's a quest person here?
Yes.
Are you doing an impression of me? And failing to see the person directly in front of you?
No, I may have missed something, or there was a... It's possible. You know, I've been looking around. I was wondering if this would be the day where I got hit by another one of those something didn't load properly glitches.
What is your current quest objective?
Which quest am I on?
Good question.
Together at a distance. Is
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Do you have that one?
It says equip the outfit, but there was no one to speak to after I did that.
It was the person who gave you the outfit, I think.
Yeah,
I talked to her. It still says to do it, though. The fuck?
Maybe we have glitched out. Shall we finish this next week? Maybe it will have cleared up.
Yeah.
Or do you want to try to sort it out now?
Yes, it should be. Let me double check though. It should be till after Christmas.
It'd be weird if they stopped it before Christmas. But we probably should verify that. That's true.
That's
till December 31st, so yes.
Yeah, because I already talked to her.
Okay, yeah, so if it's glitching out, then maybe we just need to give it time to clear up. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we will
I guess
probably need to
teleport
go back to...
there.
Yeah. You
Before
teleport us back to
logging out.
Gridania then. And we will try it again at the beginning of next one. And once we've cleared that up and finished it, we can do our class questies.
Yep.
Of which I believe Snow will have 1 and we will have 3 to do. The not lewd. Alright. Huh?
Me.
Well, that was a noise.
Hey.
I am here.